Today's topic is about the capability maturity model. Now let's see, we have already seen the background of this particular capability maturity model, the quality, right? So first of all, we will see who developed this and why it was developed. SEI is what? This is Software Engineering Institute, who developed this particular model, which is called as capability maturity model, and in short it is called as CMM. Now what is it? It is giving the organization a quality standard. It is giving the organizations a quality standard. Now which type of organizations are included for this? The software development organizations, the organizations who are developing these softwares will be attaining this particular standard for the better quality products or software. Now CMM describes what prime elements, that is planning, engineering, managing software development and maintenance. Basically, this capability maturity model is going to focus on these three terms: software process improvement, software process assessment, and software capability evolution. We'll move this in this particular approach. That means first thing, capability evaluation, then the process assessment and the process improvement. Now you can just see here and analyze that all we are talking about is the process. We are talking about the capability, process capability. We are talking about the process assessment, and then we are talking about the process improvement. That means this particular CMM is going to focus on the software process, how capable, how defined, how mature the process is, which is being used by the software industry to develop its product. So now, what are the key points for this particular capability maturity model is? It helps the organization to improve the quality of software they develop by how they are going to help us? They are going to help us as it is a framework that describes the key elements of an effective software process. That means how you can make your software process a quality and effective one. Then it describes evolutionary improvement path from immature to mature disciplined process. That means it will help the organization to improve their processes from immature process to mature processes so that they can develop a quality software. So basically what we are talking about, the CMM is going to focus on the process. It is going to focus on the process. Now this we have understood, right? That means it is defining the quality standard for the process so that you can develop the quality software. Now let's see what are these. We have processes which are called as key process areas, right? Now before understanding this particular diagram, we should understand three things. First one is the process capability. This is the first step. This is the first point. What is the process capability? The process capability is described as the range of expected results from the following processes. Whatever process we are following, whether it is going to give you the expected result or not. This is the capability process capability. That means we can predict what will be the output for this process. Second is the software process performance. This is process performance. Here we are all talking about software process. So this is by default software. So what is the software process performance? It is going to give you the actual results achieved from following the process. So it is talking, capability is talking about the expected result. Performance is going to talk about the actual results that are achieved. And maturity is defining what? It is defining the organization's ability to consistently follow and improve its process. That means it will indicate how rich the process is, how you can potentially improve the growth in the capability and the performance of the process. So this is an improvement path. Now in this, basically what we do, we constitute, first of all, we enable the process capability in the organization. Then we predict, that means what will be the expected range of result. Then the process performance is predicted. That means we are going to find out the actual results. Here we were predicting the output and here we are getting the actual outputs. And this is attained by improving the maturity of the process. So these are the key process areas mainly, that is process maturity, process capability, and process performance. Right. Moving further, now we are going to summarize the role of CMM. The different roles of CMM is, it provides a guide for measuring an organization's software capability. It sets goals and priorities for software process improvement, how the organization can improve their process, software process. What should be the priorities and what should be the goals? They will assess them in improvement of action planning. Outline a method for applying process management and quality improvement concepts to develop and maintain the software. That means they are going to tell you how to improve the quality of the product by applying quality process. Guides an organization from an ad hoc working environment to engineering excellence. And how they are doing this? They are telling you the path, how to move from immature process to mature process. Okay. Now, the SEI CMM defines software development industries into 5 maturity levels. That means SEI CMM is going to rate the industry, software industry, on the basis of 5 maturity levels, whether it will be rated as 1 level or 2 level or 3 or 4 and 5. Now, what are these different levels? So the 5 levels are, the first one is called as the initial level. It starts from here and it moves on till the 5th level. So the level 1 is the initial level and the basic level. This is the most immature process, most immature. And this is moving towards the improvement, and a mature process is defined. So now let's understand what are these levels. First level is initial level. In this particular, if an industry is defined at first level, then what does it mean? It means here the software process that they are using is ad hoc. Ad hoc process is being used. There is no prediction, no predictability is there. The projects they are going to take, those are going over budget. They are getting over delayed, over scheduled. Some processes are quality processes and some are not. So they are poorly controlled, right? This is, if the industry follows these patterns, then it is defined as the 1 level as initial level. Now it moves to the 2nd level, that is called as the repeatable level. Now what does repeatable level means? In this particular industry, if an industry is defined at 2nd level, repeatable level, that means processes are planned, documented, performed and monitored and controlled at project level. But this is not for all projects. Some projects are properly defined and some are not. Often it works on reactive strategy. Reactive strategy means they are finding the defects and fixing the defects. They are not using the approach of prevention. They are not using the tools and methods to prevent the defects, right? What they are doing, they are finding and fixing. That is called as reactive approach. They are reactive, not proactive. Second, next level comes, that is defined level. This is the level 3. Now in this level, what we have here software processes which are well characterized and understood. That means the process that this industry is using is understood and defined to all the employees and to all the project team members who are involved in the process. It's not that only one person is knowing or the manager is knowing about the process and others are not knowing. They are using proper process, they are using proper standards, procedures and tools so that they can use a proactive strategy. Now here again, proactive strategy means they are using preventive measures to remove, not to get the defects. Then the next level comes as the quantitatively managed. If an industry is defined on this level, then what does it mean? It means that processes are managed properly, processes are controlled, and they have statistical and other quantitative techniques. Now, here when we say the software process is controlled and quantitative, that means we are using the processes which are going to give you proper statistics on the basis of the process, that what preventive measure should we use, proper risk analysis is being done so that no risk is occurring in future. Then we have the next level of maturity, that is called as the optimizing. Now this is a continuously improving path and continuously incremental model that is being used, and most innovative technological improvements are done here. So as the name suggests, optimized means new technology is being used, innovative ideas are being used. Goal is to prevent the occurrence of defect. They are getting the continuous feedback. That is why it is called as continuously improving and iterative or incremental process. So this is how the different 5 levels are there. From first level to 5th level, the maturity of the process is getting better and better. So the industry will be defined on any of the level according to their processes that they are following. Now this is what, this is the 5 levels I have already defined you. Initial, this is using the ad hoc process. And what is the key process areas here? These are the different processes they are being used. So these processes we are going to study in one way or the other in some or the other topic in software engineering. And these are the characteristics that I have already defined. For repeatable, it is management oversight and tracking projects, stable planning, product baseline. Defined, software processes are defined. Institutionalized means not only a single person is knowing about the software process, it is clear and understandable to all the people involved in the organization. Managed, product quality planning is there. Tracking of measured software processes is being used. And optimizing means continuous process capability improvement is being taking place. And these are the key process areas. So I think you must have understood this. Thank you.